Do you see that? It's right. Sorry. It's just it's very hot. So when somebody says they need water when it's this hot, they really need it. Do you see this? Do you see it? Are we good? We don't need to chant. It's totally fine. That we just need to get water to them. Is anyone at all here?
Well, looks like Taylor Swift really will be going through some difficult time this Christmas. That's because recently, on her tour in Brazil, of course, we all have seen this sad story that seemed to be trending on social media, which, of course, a fan has apparently passed away. But the father of Ana Clara, Benevides, who happens to be Mancho, is seeking justice for her daughter, and looks like Taylor Swift would have to pay, and maybe her entire team would have to pay for looking aloof, knowing very well that the condition was not permissible for fans to enter to witness this concert. Well, guys, you all know what the saddened story has been so far. But before we proceed with this story, we just want to say may his soul rest in peace. And of course, as Taylor Swift has posted, we'll get you the details of the story very shortly. But everyone is just left in distraught, and may his soul once again rest in peace. But he's not laying back. He demands or is demanding justice for his daughter. We'll find out exactly what Mr. Mancho has been talking about. This is a Change Up in Action News. I appreciate your thought and comments inside the comment section. Let us know what you would think about or do think about also about this story inside the comment section. And honestly, it's a very sad moment to be witnessing such a very tragic death of a very young, promising lady. Well, let's get into the details of the story. Now, officially, we all do know that Taylor Swift's, tour in Brazil has officially been cancelled. That's because the weather condition over there is super, super hot. I mean, guys, it is crazily hot in Brazil right now. But I don't know what happened over there at the concert inside, Taylor Swift's recent tour in Rio de Janeiro, because eventually it looks like everyone was just panting for breath. It was super hot. The weather condition was clocking about 31 degrees Celsius or something over there. I mean, it was graciously very, very hot. Very hot inside there. At a point, Taylor Swift, unfortunately, could not even, breathe properly. But let's get you that video of Taylor Swift, who almost lost her life because it was super hot. People were begging for water inside the auditorium because the weather was super, super hot. And then eventually it cost the life of this lady we were talking about, Anna, Ana Clara, whose father also is seeking justice because he feels that the organizers of the program didn't do justice for, the people over there, including his daughter, and also has caused his daughter to pass. But let's just watch Taylor Swift, who nearly passed out after she also was really suffering to find her breath. Do check this out and see. So that is Taylor Swift, who nearly, if it hadn't been for the crowd cheering her up, we just wouldn't have known exactly she also could have, or what could have happened to her on stage. But we're grateful that she's still alive. And speaking about Taylor Swift, she posted something, some few hours ago addressing what happened on the night of her tour. And of course, she's canceled the tour because, guys, she just doesn't want people to get, basically into that condition. And we get reports again that a second tragedy also has happened. So it's like a double tragedy happening because one person has died from her concert and another person also has been stabbed. So looks like there's so much bad news coming for Taylor Swift this early Christmas. But she posted something and says that I can't believe I'm writing these words, but it is with a shattered heart that I say we lost a fan earlier tonight before my show. I can't even tell you how devastated I am by this. There is very little information I have other than the fact that she was so incredibly beautiful and far too young. I'm not going to be able to speak about this from stage because I feel overwhelmed by grief when I even try to talk about it. I want to say now, I feel this loss deeply and my broken heart goes out to her family and friends. This is the last thing I ever thought would happen when we decided to bring this tour to Brazil. So this was Taylor Swift's, tweet. But however, Anna Clara's dad also has been talking or granting interviews now. This is what he also said. He says, I lost my only daughter, a happy and intelligent girl, Macho said. She was about to graduate in psychology next April, saving money. I have no words to express my pain. She left home to fulfill a dream and came back dead. Guys, it's a very sad situation. And I don't know, at this point, I feel the pain of the family. But I feel people saying that he should drag Taylor Swift inside this conversation or drag Taylor Swift to court. And I don't see where Taylor comes inside this conversation, because guess what? She's just, the star of the event. Yes, people were coming there to watch Taylor Swift perform. However, she has a team. Guys, let's just put people to task. Let's just draw people's attention to the task they're putting over there. Taylor Swift is not in charge of, basically fixing the auditorium or making sure that everything about the auditorium or the arena, whatever, is intact. She cannot just do that. She's just there to perform. And so I feel people should just take it easy on her rather than dragging her to the conversation and claiming that she should be blamed for this. I mean, she also nearly collapsed on stage. She nearly almost, passed out on stage because the heat over there was super intense. I mean, we could get you visuals about people who were just begging to get water. Taylor Swift had to make sure that her crew brought water, just be throwing here and there. And just imagine the amount of people inside that auditorium who initially wanted water to taste at that particular time. It's super crazy, and I'm happy that she's canceled this tour until further notice. But let's just take it easy. But let's get you some visuals at what transpired at the Brazil concert and why she says she's canceled this tour. Do check it out.
That they were not able to take water into the stadium on Friday despite sweltering conditions. Swift got her team to hand out water to fans as chants broke out across the stadium.
Water, 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 water.
At one point, you can see there as Swift threw out a bottle of water into the packed crowd. Meanwhile, tonight's concert was canceled due to the heat. Swift is scheduled to perform more shows in Rio tomorrow night and Monday night. The forecast for tomorrow in that part of Brazil calls for storms and real field temperatures close to 100 degrees.
I work here now. Passing the water. Agua. So that people don't faint. Oh, this one's open. It's open. It's open. It's open.
Anna Benevides' father is speaking out after his daughter tragically passed away at a Taylor Swift concert in Brazil. I cannot imagine the pain that he's now. He tells a Brazilian news outlet, I lost my only daughter, a happy and intelligent girl. She was about to graduate in psychology next April, saving money. I have no words to express my pain. She left home to fulfill a dream and came back dead. And of course he wants his daughter's death to be investigated. Anna's father says, I want it to be found out whether they were in fact prohibited from bringing water, whether there was negligence in providing assistance. It was reported that fans at the concert were not allowed to bring water bottles, and temperatures at the stadium reached 140 degrees Fahrenheit, or 60 degrees Celsius. Online news outlets report that Anna fainted while she was in the front row before the concert started. She was resuscitated at the stadium for about 40 minutes before suffering from a second cardiac arrest while on the way to a hospital. This is honestly just heartbreaking. I'm sending her friends and family so much love. Rest in peace. She was so young and beautiful and gone way too soon.